While researchers may have created the first ever sentient AI by modeling an entire fly's brain and putting it in a virtual world and giving it the capacity to have an experience.
Holy philosophical blunders, Batman. We got a live one. That is not what happened. Okay, first, researchers mapped a fruit fly brain, 140,000 neurons, 50 million synaptic connections. Then they ran that neural network in a physics simulation and hooked that virtual brain up to a virtual fly body. So the simulated brain produced realistic simulated motor behavior, walking, turning, moving like a fly. Impressive, but the philosophical overreach is blunderous. Behavior is not experience. Just because a system processes information and acts like a fly does not mean that there's an actual fly inside the simulation experiencing things. That leap assumes something very controversial: functionalism, which is the idea that if a system performs the same function as a brain, it must have the same experience as a brain. That's not a scientific result, that's a philosophical position. Science can measure neural activity, information processing, and behavior. What it cannot measure is first-person subjective experience. Look, to put it simply, even if you think consciousness is identical to or the result of some physical process, and let's say black holes are identical to or the result of some physical process, if I simulate a black hole on my computer, I'm not going to create gravity in the same way that if I simulate a brain on my computer, I'm not going to create consciousness. Pop science creators really got people out here thinking they can copy and paste their mind into a machine. Bro, what?